Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit funny because we are going to be reacting to the videos on the main channel, and I'm really looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this. I know I'm kind of doing everything too fast, but we're always trying to experiment new things. Anyways, let's react to the videos. Alright guys, before we get into the video, if you want to pick yourself up one of these masks, I'm going to leave a link down below to our Instagram page. These masks are very comfortable, and they do have this ventilation thing, so you don't have to struggle while breathing. They're big, and really there's nothing bad about them, and they do have this really cool logo. I wonder what this is. So if you want to get yourself one of these, make sure to check out our Instagram page. Now let's get into the video. Alright guys, first video we're gonna watch here is the Volkswagen GTI. So you should have it somewhere here on the screen. I'm gonna try to leave some space. What's up boys and girls? So today we're gonna be talking about the Volkswagen GTI. Now this car is a very big deal for teenagers all over the world. Now this car comes with a 4-cylinder 2.0 turbo engine, which makes 217 horsepower. Yeah, that's a little bit cringe. Okay, I was trying to start this horsepower thing because I wanted to get it written on the back of the Dr. Turbo shirts. So I was just kind of trying to start I was trying to have a slogan or something. So I thought that would be cool. So no. Anyways. Now, what makes this car so special is it's a front-wheel drive car, and it has a fair amount of power that we're gonna obviously test later on. But it's very wanted by teenagers everywhere because it's first of all, it's a very easy car to operate. Okay, no one really operates cars. People they drive cars. It's not a train. It's a car. Poor choice of words, but I really did get straight into it. Like, you know, I started getting into the I started talking about the engine. I started talking about these things all very fast. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. For someone who just wants to have a look at the car, this is a good video. But for someone who's maybe buying the car or looking to get the car, this is just not enough information and everything's too fast. But whatever, let's carry on. Drive this car, and I haven't felt like it's difficult to control anything. I mean, looking through the mirrors, the drivability of this car also is very simple. Now, this car comes in both automatic and manual transmission. This is obviously the automatic transmission, and the automatic transmission comes with a Tiptronic. See guys, that part, it took us so long to film. I couldn't say the word, and I still probably don't know how to say it. Tiptronic. Yeah, I guess that was right. So yeah, let's carry on. Interesting buttons, I have to say. You have obviously the traction control button. You press on that, you get the traction control off. You have a parallel parking, according to the owner of this car. Okay, so I obviously don't know what I'm saying. I have no clue what's going on. I didn't really clean out the area to make it look presentable. It's just, and I'm recording myself. I mean, the cameraman was there. I should have probably stuck to her recording instead of me just thinking. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest with you. You see that it parallelly no way. Guys, this car comes with a lot of features. A parallel parking, according to the owner of this car. It parks the car for you. When you press on that, it parallelly. Another very good guys, this car example comes with a lot of terrible editing. Like, that was just. Oh, I should have taken that off. Now, I noticed this after I uploaded the video, but the video did really well when I uploaded it. It had like 20 views in the first 2 hours, so I was like, you know what, no way, I'm gonna remove this. So yeah, it's embarrassing, but you do get to learn from your mistakes. And yeah. What's up, boys and girls? This is a Jeep Wrangler. Some of you guys may know. So this is the Jeep Wrangler video, and I wanted you guys to get a bit of an audio before I got into talking about it. So the first thing you notice is obviously the audio. It's terrible, but let's see the review. Maybe this guy's good, and he just, unfortunately, he doesn't have a microphone. It is the 17-year-old girl's favorite car, but when a man buys this car,
it ends up looking like this. Now this car has more.
Never mind. He's just as bad as the audio. First of all, I'm not showing the car. It's half of the car, and it's mainly focused on me. Now that's one thing that I really used to get wrong, is having the audio is having the video focused on me, but that's not what's right. It's supposed to be focused on the car because it is a car review channel. So this is one thing that I should have thought about back then, but it's something that I've had to learn, and I'm glad I did learn it this early on. So the audio is terrible. The video is not good when it comes to recording, but it's not the cameraman's fault. It is my fault because she did what I asked her to do, and that's what she always does. She does really good, and she's very smart too. So no hate to her. Is she pretending to be deaf? Oh, she has her headphones in. That makes sense. All right.
More mods than 3 Wranglers combined. How? If you're asking, I don't know. So we're gonna.
All right, guys. Let's just jump inside the car. Maybe it gets a little bit better. There is a bit of a funny. Oh, of course, there it is.
Because you're in the desert with your friends and you want to take a shower, or you want to do something. You want to wash your hands after you just ate.
It gets a little bit better.
You have this thing over here. You can. We are boiling. And speaking of boiling, the AC of this thing is really good. It's really good. Infotainment system is obviously custom. It comes with a 10-inch tablet.
Now, here's the problem. Custom means that this is specifically made for that person, or that person specifically made it for the car. This is not custom. This is a mod. It's an aftermarket part, and I said custom. I said custom about the wheel. I said custom. Now look, I was a car guy before I started these channels, and I knew a lot about cars, but just some terminologies I never got right, and I had to learn the hard way. So yeah, not custom. These are mods. So this is obviously one of the wrong things I did.
So this is a 10-inch Android tablet from what it looks like,
and from what it looks like, I obviously didn't know that. What I knew is that it's a 10-inch Android tablet from the owner. And yeah, I mean, yeah, so I did know what it was. So let's move on to, I guess, the final few videos, because I think I've taken too much time. So let's go. Alright guys, next video is the Hyundai Veloster. Now, I really loved this video when it first came out. So when I first dropped this video, I was like, this is definitely going to be the most successful thing we've made. This is the best car review we've made. No one can change my mind. But I was wrong, because here, take a listen.
This right here is the 2019 Hyundai Veloster. And
now, listen to that cat running around the floor. Look at that. Or the ground, or whatever you want to call it.
This right here is the 2019 Hyundai Veloster. And it is a good looking one, I'm not going to lie. But before we get into what's new about the car, let's just take a look at
wind is completely out of my powers. It's nothing I can control whether I want it to be windy or not. But I could do something about it, and I clearly completely ignored the fact that there's wind. And our cameraman here should have said something about it, but she didn't. What do you say about that? Yeah. Oh, she can hear this whole time. She has her only one-sided. So yeah, anyways, it's just too much wind, and I should have maybe looked for a different spot. I should have looked for somewhere different to film this, because that was just completely stupid from me. But let's just carry on. This car comes with a 1.6 liter turbo. Okay, so just to tell you guys, now I started showing the engine of the car and doing a voiceover, so that's a bit of an improvement compared to the Volkswagen video. So not too bad. So we're still on the front, too much wind, we're not gonna get over that. Now we're at the back. I think the wind noise gets a little bit better. So let's see.
He's not entirely wrong. They do kind of look like a Lamborghini. And let's get to my favorite part. Diffusers and exhaust. This car has center exhausts. Now I don't know why center exhausts are very cool.
Alright, so cool I am breathless. I'm dying, and the audio did get a bit better, but it doesn't mean it's good. It's terrible. Diffuser and exhaust, I mean, okay, cool, but this is something that I like. I should have probably not talked about it that much, but whatever. Let's move on to launching the car. Alright, I think it's right over here. Come on, internet.
Idea of how this car performs. So right now we're in normal. We're gonna step on the brakes, give it a little bit of gas. It doesn't go above 200, but we're gonna let go. And the car takes a wow. Okay, so the car. I am very upset to say this, but this car doesn't have half of the turbo like my car has. And
not as silent anymore, but the problem is I'm always making it personal. My car. No one cares about your car. Not everyone is comparing everything to your car. So this is one thing that, you know, took me some time to get over in car reviews. And whenever I kind of review a teenager car, I always have to bring my car in somehow. So this is such a dumb thing that I always do. But it's just my love for my car is huge. No attention whatsoever. So yeah, but you know, I'm talking to say the least. So let's move on to the sport part of things.
It really does. It really does.
Okay.
Sport. We have a nice little sport mode. Step on the brake, give it some gas, and let's go. Okay, so late shifting, the car lost traction, which means there's a lot of power in there. Like there's a 201 horsepower really put to use. Not a massive difference that's going to be between the eco and the normal. But sport really does live up to the expectation. It's
okay, so I am talking now. Finally, some facts. So I kept it short. I didn't compare it to my car yet, so that's a good thing. All right, guys, let's move on to this video, the exotic car tour. Now, you know, I just wanted to get away a bit from the actual car review. I mean, this kind of, you know, it kind of is a car review, but it's not, you know, very car review-ish, if that makes sense. So anyways, let's just get into it. So let's start.
Cars. Now, some people choose to drive cars.
Yep, so let me fix up the quality for you guys. Oh, I thought I uploaded in 4K. Now, the thing is, 4K only works on computers and TVs, which is something I didn't know back then. So I do feel pretty dumb for doing that.
People choose to collect them. Some people choose to destroy them. So there's always many different kinds of people doing different stuff with cars. But today we have been lucky enough.
Okay, to make this short for you guys, it's an okay intro. There's good audio. It looks presentable. I know what I'm saying, so it's gotten a little bit better than the Jeep, and it's gotten a little bit, you know, better audio than the Veloster. So yeah, let's just kind of push it all the way in to when we're inside. All right.
Look at this thing.
Terrible audio, of course. I had a mask on and we couldn't really be all that loud.
Cabin, a little tinier than the cars you drive, but obviously it has 12,000 RPMs.
Now, I had to tap on my leg. I don't know if you saw that. Let's go back. Listen carefully.
Than the cars you drive, but obviously it has 12,000 RPMs.
Now, you see, the reason I did that is because our beautiful cameraman was absolutely... come on, I'm not talking bad about you. All I'm trying to say is you were recording the thing for way too long. And I'm just like, hey, look at me over here. So she was recording the thing for too long. And I'm like, hello, up here. So yeah. Alright, let's move the video a little bit more and just see, you know, if...
This model is the model that broke the speed record back when it came out. Now, this is the engine. You have a 16.4, which I'm...
Alright guys, so the quality does get a little terrible there. You know, I don't really like this video, but this was the first video I like. I mean, here, take a look. 3,000 views. I mean, it got 2,000 views out of nowhere, and it was incredible. So I can't complain. But just wearing a mask, I mean, if this is something that I had to do, then of course okay. But I attached the microphone. I clearly did have the small microphone at the time, so I could have just used it, but I don't know why I chose not to. But whatever. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I just do make stupid decisions, and I wish I can go back in time and do change these things, but I cannot. So therefore, you learn from these mistakes, and you never do them again. That's why I always use a microphone now, and I bought somewhat of a good ring light that, you know, can help us capture better videos. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it for this video, really. Alright guys, this is the end of the video, and I hope you did enjoy this video. If you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, make sure you do comment down below so we make a video for you. And also drop some questions, so in the next Q&A that we'll make very soon, we'll do your question, because we don't have any other choice, and we like you for watching these videos. Also, do pick yourself up one of these very cool Dr. Turbo face masks. I am obsessed. So make sure you do check out our Instagram page. Just DM us, we'll get back to you right away, and we'll talk about the prices, and we'll talk about all these things. So don't forget to subscribe and check out our main channel if you already haven't. And yeah, pretty long ending to a video. See you guys next video.